All right, I wanted to welcome you to our webinar today. We're going to be going over 5 ways to get more leads to your website, and these are kind of just core ideas, but kind of take them and put other concepts together from the information that I'm going to be going over today. So the first thing that I want to go over with generating leads to your website is some of the new technology out is making sure that your website is responsive and that it is prepared to convert leads, convert consumers when they get to your website. So I'll be going over that first. Responsiveness of a responsive website, let me show you what that means. So a responsive website first means that the website functions both on your desktop, on your mobile devices such as your iPads, your clients' iPads, and cell phones. And you'll notice here, this is a HomeSwingCORE responsive agent website, and you'll notice that it will continue to collapse as it works within a smaller screen environment. So you can see as I stretch it out, you'll see that the Fairfield home search, navigation, controls, news, refer a friend are all here. But as it goes to, say, on an iPad, it would then collapse, and it will then collapse the navigation. But you want to make sure that also the content on the website is continuing to collapse or work within that environment as well, okay? Such as when a consumer goes to your website and they're possibly doing an actual property search, right? So that would be something extremely important to you as an individual agent and important to the user that is on your website. Now, let's talk a little bit about that a little bit more, is the collapsation of the content, okay? Now, the next thing here that I want to talk about is the capture process, okay? The capture process. Once you get those consumers to your website, one key thing that you need to make sure is that you have good capture when they get there. So if they're looking for properties, you'll see here that I've got a lead capture form telling the consumer what they're going to get if they register, okay, such as automated listing notifications, saved searches, saved properties. Those are things that you might want to bullet out on the search registration form as well. So I'm going to go over some of the lead capture components with you here so that this gives you kind of a clear idea of what I mean by that. Now, this is the property search on HomeSwingCORE websites. Again, I'm going to show you what I mean by, again, collapsing the data. You'll notice that it will continue to expand and contract based upon the size of the screen. Extremely important. Why is this so important? Well, right now we're generating say 100 clients, 50% of those clients are actually on their phone or iPad or tablets. So, and another 50% are on their computers. So if you don't have a responsive environment for them to search for homes or to get more information, whatever they're on, then you are losing those opportunities, and they will, what we call, bounce, and then bounce to other environments out there. So again, when you're trying to generate leads, responsiveness is extremely important in this process, because it is going to create 50% of the actual lead volume out there. Out of 100 leads, 50 of them are going to come from mobile environments and tablet environments. So the next thing we were talking about is, again, the lead capture. This is the detail page under registration. This is the lead capture form. You'll notice with HomeSwingCORE sites, we also blur out the background when we pull up a capture form. The reason is that you can also require what is called forced registration. Okay, and I want to kind of go over that with you a little bit. And forced registration can help in PPC advertising and in all of your social media marketing, email marketing, all those components, which means is that the consumer cannot see this page without actually registering. Okay, so there's some good and bad to that, but with forced registration, I'll tell you this, it does create leads. And it is the most effective way to generate leads, is forcing registration after a certain amount of views of the actual properties. So you might want to think about that. If you're going to be doing PPC advertising and you're going to be doing paid marketing efforts, you want to be able to get the highest conversion of that advertisement as possible, and forced registration is definitely something to consider when you're setting that up. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit into the actual setting up of forced registrations, just so you know how to do that. In HomeSwingCORE, when you log in, you have your website tab, and you click on your website as a Start New Revision, and then you will want to Edit Revision. Now you'll want to go to the actual page that you want to set up forced registration. Let me show you real quick on forced registration of the actual property detail page. You'll select page here to give you all of your pages, and the property detail page is under standard pages, and you'll see it's called property detail page. You'll select it, then select the content, and you'll see here prompt after certain amount of views. So I can set to allow the consumer to see so many properties before I actually force registration, and that's where you select the force registration, or allowing the registration to close. Okay, so you would allow them to see 2 properties or 3 properties, 4 properties, 5 properties, and then force or allow to close the registration. and then you select Save. So that is for the detail page. Now let's show you how to force registration on the results page. That would be here under the property search. So again, remember, select page, standard pages, property search. Now, this force registration is under page options. And under page options, you can require forced registration of any page on your website. And you just select that here. Now, the reason you might want to consider that, let me give you an example. Let's talk a little bit about PPC management and what that is. PPC is, say you go to, your consumers go to Google and they type in homes for sale in Napa, CA or Napa, California. You'll see here that these are what are called ads. And these are paid ads that you have to pay for by Google in their PPC management system. And you'll notice here that each one of these has a title, a URL, and a description. And when you click on these ads, each time you click on there, that advertisement is a cost to the advertiser. Okay? Now, to get high conversions for the dollars that you spend, one essential thing in real estate is to make sure that you are having a forced registration on your site. And that would be here. What I recommend is if you're going to be doing PPC advertisement in your market area, you want to have an exclusive landing page for PPC for that market area. Okay? So let me give you a little tutorial on that so that you have a really clear understanding of how to do that. So again, I would simply go to Add Page in HomeSwingCORE Website Management. And let's go ahead and say that we're going to build out a PPC landing page for Napa, California. So I'm going to type in Napa, CA, homes for sale as my page name, my browser title, my address, my description, and my keywords. Now, by doing this, I'm also building out some search engine optimization components for each one of these services as well, which I will be going over. And then again, you'll see here, I'm going to require registration, and I'm going to add it to my navigation controls in my main menu under Fairfield Home Search. And then I'm going to add the page. Okay. Now I need to add content. By selecting Add Content, I'm going to click on Real Estate. Real Estate Search New. I'm going to type in Napa. I'm going to scroll down. You can set different parameters of pricing controls depending on what type of ads you're running. The type of view you want to distribute, I'm going to go ahead and say I want to see a gallery view. And then I'm going to select Save. Now I'm going to go back to Website tab, Publish Revision, and Publish. Now when I go back to the website, you'll see under Fairfield Home Search I have a specific landing page called Napa CA Homes for Sale. Now you'll see that soon as a consumer goes to this page, it is now asking for the consumer to register. And it will not allow you to go any further until you actually put in your registration information. Now all this information is customizable. Okay? You can see here that I'm requiring phone number on the lead form and email. Okay? Now if you want to customize the registration box, let's talk about that. Again, I'm going to HomeSwingCORE.com under Website tab, Start New Revision, Edit Revision, up in the far right corner, do you see where it says Log In, Edit? This is where I can actually make any customization to the form. So I can type in information here, click on Save, back to Website, Publish, Publish. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on Refresh, and you'll see here that my saved properties and just listed for sale by email are here. Now, not only can I use this landing page on my PPC ads now, I would use this URL for all PPC ads of when I am specifically marketing Napa homes, right? But I can also run this ad or this URL in other advertisement components as well, such as in my email marketing, social media marketing as well. I'll give you an example. Say you go to Facebook and you wanted to post a ad on Facebook, or you wanted to just do a post of here are the newest listings in Napa. When they click on that link, what's it going to do? It's going to force them to register in order to see those newest homes in Napa. Just as well as if you were promoting an individual listing, correct? Okay, so let's go ahead and fill out a registration form here. Now, once the consumer registers on your site, you'll notice here that it creates an account for them. If they want more, now they can view all the homes and it's not forcing them to register anymore. The beautiful thing is here now, I'm hoping that you are effectively using your CRM platform. I think one of the most effective ways to generate leads in the market today is having a CRM platform. And I'll show you some reasons why. Now you'll notice here in the CRM, it automatically gives me all the lead information when the consumer registers on the website, correct? Falls right into the CRM account as a new lead record. Now, another way, let's go over back to our slides. So we've talked about registration. We've talked about responsiveness. I think you can see why the registration is so important in your generating leads from your website, correct? So now let's talk about generating those leads, how to get them to your website, and the different ways that we can do that. So the first step here in generating leads, I would say, is generating from the CRM. The number one thing that I want you to start thinking about is making sure to get all of your past customers into your CRM. Past customers, future customers will ultimately be, I believe, the most important way for you to generate leads to your website in the future. And so that's, I feel, is the number one thing here that to do is get your leads into, get your clients into your CRM system and start managing them from the CRM. Now, once you have got them into your CRM, I don't want to go a lot today into how to get them in here from an import or anything like that, because we've had quite a few webinars this month on that. But I do want to talk about, once they are in here, how to get these customers to ultimately generate more business for you, okay? And so let's talk about the number one way, or number two way. Once you have them in the CRM, let's talk about email marketing and getting those past customers that are in your CRM to your website, okay? So, email marketing, there's a number of different email marketing components in HomeSwingCORE. First one, and I would say is one of the most important, would be automated listing notifications, okay? And what is that? So, first of all, where is listing notifications? It is in the client record under email, and you'll see emailed listing notifications. Now, when your clients register on your website, they just go directly to your site and they register, it will automatically set them up for what we call suggested properties, which will send them properties based upon their search parameters every 7 days, and it will set them up based upon those searches automatically. Now, what I would recommend is also setting up a custom listing notification search for that client. You'll see here, add emailed listings. I would then give it a name search. If they are actively looking for homes, I want to send it at least daily. If they are a past customer and they're not actively buying right now, then I would send it out weekly or monthly. And can you imagine if you had 1,000 past customers in your database, or 500, or every one of your friends or family that you know, getting automated listing notifications once a month from you in their area where they already live. Now, you have automatically set them up for a drip of content that you don't have to create. This content is getting pulled directly from the MLS data that is getting moved to your website automatically from HomeSwingCORE. So you can see here that the client received the email, and you can see that they viewed it. And so again, can you imagine if Rachel forwards this email to friends and family, refers them out? What is it going to ask the friends and family to do when they get to the detail page? Well, first of all, if you have forced registration, it's going to require them to register in order to see the house. Correct? Which now generates you an email marketing referral from your client, your past client, friends and family that are in your CRM receiving your auto listing notifications emails. So I would say one of the key number one ways, if you're in real estate, listing notifications, setting them up, long-term clients once a week, once a month, short-term active clients daily. This will keep them engaged with you, keep them using your website. This will make sure that they understand that you are in the market to help them in buying and selling in real estate. But when they register, the lead goes directly to you, directly into your CRM, texting you immediately and emailing you immediately of the lead information. So that's why I really wanted to key in on responsive website, lead capture, CRM, automated listing notifications. Now, another email marketing system that we have that I feel is another very effective way we have e-campaigns. Under email campaigns 2018, we have a new series of holiday campaigns that are ready for you to access with all new images and it has the specific date set, so you can set the date if you want to change it, and you can set the time of when you want the email to go out. Something that I like to recommend is set all of your emails to go out around 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. or something like that, just so that you're not sending them out too early to them and you're not sending them out too late. You can change the title and subject on the emails. Now, you'll notice that when you click on preview, do you see how I have all the links here? Now, you'll notice these links are on every email that's going out. The reason we have those is that we want, every time you're sending an email, we want them to do what? Search for homes. Right? Search for homes. Not only do we want them to search for homes, but remember, in your subject line, you're always asking for referrals, correct? Now, if I was you, I would be writing a little note in each one of these emails, again, asking them, hey, if you have any friends or family that are looking to buy or sell, please, what? Forward this email to them, forward my contact information, or give me their information. I also have a refer a friend lead capture form here right in the email as well. Okay? So that when the consumer clicks on this, check this out. I've got a free gift card for every referrer they give. Right? So if they buy or sell a house with me, I will give them a free gift card. And then I have all their information here and of the referral. So, now, okay, so we've got the holiday emails, right? We have also writers that are publishing new articles, new email campaigns for you to use. Take a look under the master campaigns. Copy to master, my campaigns. 5 steps to a better home showing. Edit. Now remember, you can customize the title, the subject, when you want this to go out. This is set as a drip campaign right now, but I could also move it over into a specific date if I wanted to. If I wanted to add this to my holiday on a specific date, I can do that. Make sure to take a look at our past webinars on email marketing to go over that. Also, just so you know, we do have a new training site that has all of our upcoming webinars and past webinar training videos under training videos. First one this month was growing your business with HomeSwingCORE. Second was real estate CRM. I also just did one on email marketing that I will be publishing later this week. And then we will be publishing the one that we are having today. This is under success.sites.homeswingcore.com. I'll make sure to leave this as a link for everybody. Okay. Email marketing. Driving consumers back to your website. Every single email marketing, driving them back to your website. Okay? So I really want you to start thinking about that. And I want you to start thinking about, if you have 100 contacts in your CRM and 100 of them getting listing notifications and email marketing, how can you get those 100 contacts to refer to you one potential customer that is interested in buying or selling a home? Think about email marketing as a way to encourage those, such as what I had just went over with the refer a friend. What if you created an email campaign that was about generating referrals for the free gift card? So how would you do that? That's right, creating your campaign. When do you want it to go out? New campaign. Free gift card. $100 from Heath. Create email. Now you'll see here that I put in the information. Now I can also grab the image of the gift card. Now, just remember, under all of your links, you have all these awesome URLs. Copy the URL. If I want to hyperlink that URL, select hyperlink right here. Paste. Okay. So now they can just click that, or if I wanted to hyperlink the image, select the image, paste, okay, save. Hold on. Got to give it a subject, right? When do I want it to go out? Day 2. So now I'm creating a special offer in an email, correct? Preview, and there it is. Now you can just send that out to your entire database, and if you close a home, you send them a gift card from the referral. So that's a very effective way to generate referrals, driving them back to your site. Fill out the form, falls into the CRM, and presto. So let's talk a little bit now about the CRM. When I'm sending out emails, one, I want to make sure that I can track the activity of each individual email that's going out. So our system will track for you how many emails you're sending out, what the view ratios are, and under contacts, if I click on last event, this will tell me by the minute the most active or the last active contact and what the activity was. Okay? Okay. So let's go back to now website. Talk a little bit more about generating leads. So we talked a little bit about email marketing, CRM. Let's talk about now generating leads through social media marketing, okay? Social media marketing. So one, I built this awesome web page. I could go to my Facebook and I can publish this awesome offer on Facebook. For each referral, free gift card, $100 gift card for each referral, right? Now the consumers, they click on that. Or if you wanted to send it directly through to any individual that you already know or that you have in your social media connections. So that's a great way to generate leads from your website. Okay, another one. Let's talk about listings. Let's talk about listings. I can grab a listing here, copy the URL, go over to Facebook, click on paste, and now I can paste this specific property as maybe hot buy in Fairfield, California, and post. Now remember, if I have forced registration, in order for everybody to see it, they're going to require to register. Time and time and time again, I see agents going to their MLS and posting from their MLS a listing that does not what? Require them to register to see it. Does not what? Does not set them up for auto listing notifications once they register. Does not what? Does not set them up into their CRM. Does not set them up for email marketing. Does not what? Does not refer any of their past customers. So hopefully you're starting to get a good idea of what I'm talking about here. It's a 360-degree marketing all back to your website and your CRM, right? So that you always have that contact. And that contact, you want to get more referrals from each one of those contacts. I'll give you another awesome example. For all of you guys out there spending thousands of dollars a month to Zillow, Trulia, and the list goes on, how many of you pull those leads into your CRM, set them up for email marketing, listing notifications in your CRM back to your website, set them up for email marketing campaigns, Ask them if they have any referrals that they can provide you week after week, month after month. Because it's not just about today, it's about tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So start building your CRM. Okay, got on a little tangent there. Social media marketing. I just showed you how to post on Facebook, but think about posting to Twitter, posting to LinkedIn, Google+. The list goes on and on and on of all the social media avenues that different individuals use. So if you just posted to Facebook, but you didn't post to LinkedIn, think of the audiences that you are losing from. How about posting to Twitter? Some people use Twitter, some use Facebook, some use LinkedIn. Make sure that you're posting to all of those vertical social media sites. Now, PPC ads on Facebook, right? The ads here on the right-hand side, correct? Well, when you go to, you can run your own PPC ads in Facebook under Manage Promotions. And this is, again, more of a paid advertisement approach like Google PPC. But remember the specific unique URL with Napa CA Homes for Sale that I created. Right? Forced registration on all PPC advertisement, whether it is on Facebook, whether it is on Google, whether it is on Twitter, LinkedIn. Make sure that you are using forced registration on paid advertisements so that you get the highest conversion per dollar that you are spending. Okay? And you can use forced registration in non-paid marketing efforts as well, such as posting hot buy listings, right? Okay. So we talked about social media marketing. You can do PPC marketing on social media as well. Offers. We talked about making offers, right? To encourage your friends and family to send you referrals. Encouraging them to spend a couple of minutes to give you referrals. Okay? Again, I want to really stress about going back through and watching the past 3 videos, webinars, so that this all, again, will help you. Now, I've got another webinar coming out. Make sure to look for that is going to be on actually building out all of these conversion pages on your website. So look out for that. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about SEO, search engine optimization, and what this is and how it can help you in the specific target markets that you are trying to optimize. What is SEO? What is SEO? Well, when somebody, again, types in homes for sale in Napa, California, SEO is the organic links here. Now again, extremely competitive market, right? Extremely competitive. So the more link keyword specific that you are, the easier it is to get those rankings. One that you might want to think about if you're an agent is search engine optimizing your name, so that when somebody types in your name into Google or Bing or Yahoo, that you are the first one to come up in the rankings. If you're wanting to be more aggressive and be a keyword of Napa CA real estate agent, that might be something that you can even accomplish, right? So you can see here under Redfin, they've got redfin.com, Napa CA real estate, and homes for sale. Redfin. This is what is called the title. This is the URL, and this is the description. Okay? And this is what is called metadata. Metadata. So let's go back to website, start new revision, edit revision. Under page options on your website, this is where you would input title, URL, description, and keywords. These are the metadata. This is when Google and Bing are crawling websites. These is some of the key information that they are looking for to actually index each individual specific web page on your website. Now, something good to remember is that on HomeSwingCORE sites, every one of the listings on your website is already being optimized for the metadata. Every single listing. It has a unique URL. It has all the title and metadata already built in. So the pages that you need to be concerned about would be the actual subpages of property search, any blog articles that you are creating, those kinds of things. Okay? So that's metadata. Okay. So one of the key things, let's go in and I want to go over to a blog page that I have in here. 9 tips to a high appraisal value. So let's talk about posting a blog on your site or posting articles on your website to help you generate SEO to your site. Okay? First thing, I'm going to show you how to build a search engine optimized article page here that can do a lot of things for you. You can use these articles on your site to now be on your website as one, to help with your SEO. Okay? But 2, that this article can also help what? Your social media marketing. Because if you have these articles on your site, you can now grab this article, copy, go over to Facebook, and post this article on Twitter or on Facebook or LinkedIn. And now when consumers click on this article, it's going to drive them back to your website along with a lead capture form, along with all of the properties in your market area. So when you're creating articles, you want to be very local specific. Add value to your Fairfield CA home. Add value to your Fairfield CA home. Fairfield homes for sale, all on one page. Now, you can also take all this content that you're developing in your articles and send them out in your email marketing system. So now that one article that you're creating or you're developing can be used on your website, your email marketing, and in your social media. Now, where are the articles? Well, if you have our email marketing system, we already have articles here for you to use because our writers are writing them, posting them into the email marketing for you. Now you could just grab this article and put it onto your website. Okay? So I want to kind of go over that real quick with you. Okay. So let's go ahead and take this article here, 5 Steps to a Better Home Showing. I'm going to select it, edit. I'm going to go over to the HTML. Copy. I'm going to go over to my website, edit revision, add page. Now you'll notice that 5 ways to a better showing in Fairfield, California. Why am I doing that? I am trying to make sure that you understand to be as local specific as possible with your article, okay? You have a lot of competition out there. You're focusing hopefully in a specific market area, and so every time you're writing an article, put in the market area that you're doing to help with that. So let's go ahead and just create the page first. So I'm just pasting in the title, the address, the description, the keywords. Do I want to require registration here? I'm not going to. I'm going to add it to my news navigation, add page. Now, I have lost my content here. I'm going to go back over to the email. Copy the HTML. I know I'm going fast, running out of a little bit of time here. I'm going to select the page, text images. Paste. Now I have my page here. Save. And now it is on my website. Add content. Real estate. Property search new. Fairfield. Save. Edit the content. If I want to make it, I think I showed you earlier, gallery view, I can do that. And if I wanted to put a lead form on here on the right, I could. I want to show you real quick how to add a lead form. Choose form, ask an agent, add. Move this content up. Publish. Review. News. 5 ways to a better showing. There it is. The article, the lead form, and all the homes in Fairfield on the same page. What am I trying to get them to do? Yep, search for homes. Now, let me show you an awesome way to generate what are called backlinks by now just going over to your social media. right? Think of this. You go and you post this article onto your social media. That link is going to do a lot of things for you. It's going to build backlinks on Facebook. What are backlinks? You want as many backlinks, as many links from your website onto other websites. So where are these backlinks? Where are these other sites? They're social media sites, right? Those are some awesome ways for you to get backlinks. So, when you're creating your Facebook business page, put in your website as a backlink. When you create your Twitter page, put in your website as a link so that you create more relevancy for Google. When they're indexing you, they're giving you a higher ranking for having backlinks. And when you're posting this article, what are you doing? You're creating more views for free to your site, driving them to your site to learn more about that article, especially when it's hyper-local specific, right? Because now you could then boost that article in your zip code ranges on Facebook and drive them back to your site, as well as boosting specific listings. Now, by you posting these articles, you're creating new relevant content onto your website. Okay? And so another thing that would really help is, how do you let Google know that this page is new and that it's on your website? Well, by you posting it on other social media sites, Google is going to pick that up from those sites, right? And if you have our social media component integration on your site, it's also moving that content directly to your website, again, for Google to index. Now, if your site isn't coming up on Google, you just simply click on Google Submit Website, and you'll see here this little link comes up. You paste in your website or the page that you created and hit submit, and that will submit your site to Google. Okay, these are some key things I wanted to go over with you on driving more leads to your website. Hopefully this was some good information. It was a lot of information in 1 hour. It is going to be recorded, and I will put that up on the website, training site for you guys to review. I want to thank everybody. Again, if you have any questions, please leave those questions and I will answer them for you.